Why it sucks to live as a poison dart frog. You're 2 inches tall. You look like a neon carnival threw up on your skin. And your greatest achievement in life? Being so toxic that literally nobody wants to mess with you. Sounds cool? Think again, my friend. Because being a poison dart frog might be the worst evolutionary joke the rainforest ever told. Stick around, because today we're breaking down exactly why it sucks to be a poison dart frog, from constantly being one wrong snack away from death, to basically advertising "Eat me" in flashy neon. Welcome to another episode of Evolution's Mistake, where Mother Nature roasts her own creations. Nature's smallest chemical weapon. Alright, let's talk about your superpower. As a poison dart frog, you ooze one of the deadliest toxins on the planet right through your skin. Some of you produce batrachotoxin so potent it could drop a grown human flat on the floor. Cool, right? Wrong. Because here's the tragic twist. You don't make this poison yourself. Nope, you outsource it. That's right. Your whole deadly aura depends on what you eat. Mostly ants, mites, and beetles stuffed with toxic alkaloids. Missed the right bug buffet for a while? Congratulations, you're about as dangerous as a gummy bear. Imagine, your entire street cred vanishes the moment you change diet. You're basically a mafia boss whose only power comes from imported weapons. If supply chains break down, you're toast. Flashy colors, big problems. Next up, let's talk about that fancy, rave-worthy paint job. Bright yellow, electric blue, fire truck, red you strut through the jungle, like a walking carnival sign. This is called aposematic coloration, meaning, hey predators, I'm dangerous. But here's the catch. Your colors don't protect you 100%. There's still some thick-skulled predators who think, maybe he's bluffing. Or worse, I wonder if he tastes as good as he looks. So you're permanently stuck in the world's worst marketing campaign. Don't eat me. I swear I'm toxic. Only sometimes it doesn't work. And let's be honest, being a mini frog in a giant rainforest is already hard enough without basically being a neon sign that says, I'm right here, 24/7. The power you can't control. So let's talk about how much agency you really have. You, my little poison dart friend, are the biological equivalent of a biohazard sticker. You can kill, but you don't even control it. If someone picks you up, boom, they might die. But you don't decide that. You don't have any claws, no teeth, no evil plan, just boring old contact poisoning. It's not even a fair fight. There's no drama, no epic battle scene, no triumph. Your enemy just dies because you happen to be sticky with murder chemicals. You don't even get the satisfaction of a good chase. It's basically the lamest superhero origin story. He accidentally kills people by existing. And that, my friends, is where the real pain starts. Because guess what? If you are injured or sick, you still have to be super careful not to poison yourself. Yep, scientists think poison dart frogs have specialized sodium channels in their own cells to block their own toxins, but it's not perfect. Mess that up genetically, and you're your own worst enemy. Imagine living with a permanent doomsday device on your skin. One mutation, and your history. Plus, if a frog wants to mate and has lost its toxic punch because of, say, missing the right diet, it might get instantly rejected. Because in poison dart frog Tinder, you are only hot if you are deadly. What a catch, huh? Why do we call you poison dart frog anyway? Well, indigenous groups in Central and South America famously used your skin secretions to coat the tips of blowgun darts for hunting. Let's just take a second to process that. Your entire brand is being smeared onto a dart to kill something else. That's like being turned into a biological murder accessory. And you don't even get royalties. No trademark protection, no thank you note, not even a mention in the credits. That's cold. Okay, so your love life. Get ready for one of the least romantic stories in the animal kingdom. Poison dart frogs are hyper-territorial. Males set up a tiny space, croak their hearts out, and wait for a lady to wander by. If she's into him, great. If not, bummer. Next lady, please. No fancy chocolates, no flowers, just loud croaking and a death coat. Truly irresistible. And even after the female chooses you, she might lay eggs in a damp nest you guard, but she will absolutely bounce after that. Mom leaves dad to handle everything. He has to babysit the eggs, move the tadpoles one by one to little water pools, sometimes even carry them on his back. So let's review. You're neon-colored, super toxic, constantly in danger of going non-toxic, and a single frog dad. Evolution was savage with you, my friend. Let's go deeper on that bug buffet problem. If a poison dart frog is removed from its native habitat, say, brought to a zoo or a pet store, its toxicity usually goes poof. That means all your bad boy image is fake if you can't source those special arthropods. You are a walking lie outside your rainforest. A fraud. A plush toy with bright colors. Imagine living your entire life thinking you're this lethal beast, only to realize you're basically a bright-colored jelly bean the second you leave your country. Ouch. If that wasn't enough, let's talk about the humans. Oh, humans the worst. We love your colors so much we want to own you. We snatch you from your rainforest, breed you in glass boxes, and show you off at parties. Never mind that you evolved to roam freely in a steamy jungle, hunting toxic insects. Now, you get to sit on a rock in a terrarium, while Chad from accounting tells everyone how deadly you used to be. Congratulations. You went from feared rainforest assassin to living room prop. Predators who didn't get the memo. You might think, hey, at least I'm safe with all this poison. Sorry, champ, there are a few animals who didn't read your warning label. The Limatophis epinephrus snake, for example, is straight up immune to batrachotoxin. It eats poison dart frogs for breakfast. Imagine being literally engineered for do not eat me, and a snake comes along that's like, sure buddy, yum. That's gotta hurt your ego. Evolution gave you this bright chemical shield, but evolution also gave someone else the cheat code to bypass it. Let's just sum it up. You're toxic, but only if you keep eating the right bugs. You're tiny, so everything wants to stomp on you. Your entire dating life is a lonely karaoke performance. Your kids get dumped on you. You're a fashion victim of your own coloration, and you might become a human's pet. If there's one animal on Earth who should be in permanent therapy, it's the poison dart frog. Okay? Fair point. Poison dart frogs are incredible from a scientific view. Their skin chemicals have inspired painkillers, medical research, and neurotoxin studies. They're little pharmacological miracles hopping through the undergrowth. But do they get any respect for that? Nope. People just want their colors, their poison, and a cool story for Instagram. So the next time you see one of these rainbow-colored tiny heartbreakers, give them a nod. They're carrying more drama on their neon shoulders than most soap opera stars. If Mother Nature had a sense of humor, and I'm pretty sure she does, the poison dart frog as her best joke. Deadly, bright, fragile, misunderstood, and doomed to have the babies left behind while they croak their lungs out. It's an animal that sums up exactly why evolution is often one big cosmic prank. Remember, in the rainforest, it's bright, it's deadly, and it's living proof that nature is a troll. Thanks for watching Evolution's Mistake. See you next time for another tragic tale from the wild side.